Hey everyone, I'm at Ansanm, which is a Haitian restaurant in southern New Hampshire. The town is called Milford. You can see the artwork behind me and behind Chris's head. I'm going to try a couple dishes on the menu here, and Chris is going to kind of guide us through them. We're going to try the chicken and Creole sauce, and we're also going to try the chickpea curry. So right here, Chris, are you able to tell us kind of what goes into this dish and why you wanted to put something vegan on the menu?
Yes, absolutely. With the change in a lot of our customers' diets, we wanted to make sure that we could appeal to all clients. So we wanted to offer a vegan dish as well. So here we have a beautiful chickpea curry. So we start with our garbanzo beans and cook that down in a stew, essentially, of sweet potatoes, bell peppers, onions, and our spice blend called épices. And then we just cook that down in a little bit of coconut oil and coconut milk, which gives it richness, depth, and sweetness. And it's served over rice and mixed vegetables.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna try the curry. And on like from a 1 to 10, how spicy is this typically?
I would give it a 6.
It's very smooth. I taste the coconut in it. You said coconut milk?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. All right, so I believe Cassie told me that if you want to make it a little spicier, you use this.
That's correct.
So can
yes.
you explain this one?
Yeah, so that is called pickles. So that is a spicy cabbage slaw, essentially. So there's shredded cabbage, shredded carrots, sliced bell peppers, habanero peppers, and it's in a brine of vinegar and sour orange.
Okay. Now, this, I believe she said to dip these. Are these fritters or?
Those are just plantains.
Plantains. Okay,
yes.
got it. So dip them in the tomato sauce. Is there a name for this tomato sauce?
Yes, that's just a Creole sauce.
Okay.
So we take the plantains, they're green plantains, and we cut them on the bias and then fry them one time. After they're fried, then we fry them a second time additionally to give them a nice crisp texture with a soft inside.
Okay. Maybe they modified this for me, but I think definitely even like first timers could try that. The plantains are nice and crispy. And this dish here also comes with plantains. So I'm really glad she let me try this one. I am not vegan, so I'm happy to try this one. Could you explain the, I believe, chicken in Creole sauce?
That's correct, yes. So this is poudre sauce. So it's one of my favorite comfort food dishes. So it's chicken thighs that we use, marinated in our spice blend again called épices. So épices is a blend of sweet peppers, hot peppers, garlic, citrus, herbs. And then we take that marinated overnight, and then we stew the chicken down the next day in peppers, onions, and a tomato broth. And then we serve that over du riz collé, which is rice and beans. So that's our national rice dish of Haiti.
Okay, all right, perfect. Now, so the red tint or the reddish tint on this would kind of come from the tomato?
Correct.
And how many, I think based on what you just described, that's about a 24-hour process?
Yes.
Okay, so let me try this one. This is thigh meat. Okay, I think I taste peppers.
Correct, yes.
Okay, all right. I definitely taste the hint of tomato. I would say the flavor's not as strong as the yellow, the chickpea curry. But are either of these dishes related to a festival or anything else or like a time of year, or are they more everyday?
It's a more everyday item.
Okay. One more thing, I appreciate your time.
Of course.
I kept this. This soup is related to your independence, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
January 1st,
1804.
1804, okay. All right. So this is going back, if I'm doing my math correctly, about 219 years. Could you explain this soup?
Yes. So this is soup jumeau. So it's also known as independence soup or freedom soup.
Okay.
And every 1st of January, once we hit the new year, families all around the world are celebrating by eating the soup, making large batches for their friends and families. It's a soup that's made primarily with a squash, and we use kabocha squash and butternut squash, and jumeau is the term for squash itself. So it's a blend of squash with peppers, cabbage, turnips, potatoes, so it's a hearty root vegetable soup, super filling, and everybody loves it.
Okay, so one last question. Your mother is originally from Haiti. Which city is she from?
Ooh, I'd have to ask her for a little reminder.
Okay, because my one trip to Haiti was cheating because it was Labadee, which is...
and she would say that too.
Yeah, so I it's not on my passport. I don't necessarily count it, but technically I've stepped foot on the soil. Anyway, The reason I'm asking you is because I'm wondering, your mom grew up using certain ingredients.
Correct.
You said she's self-taught.
Yes.
Where do you get these ingredients? Like, I don't see like a Caribbean store here in Milford.
So oftentimes we have to travel down to the South Shore, so we make trips to Braintree, Brockton, Somerville to pick up some of the ingredients that we're using here in New Hampshire.
Okay, so the greater Boston area has
Correct.
stores. And we were talking earlier, there's also, Google Maps shows a little Haiti in Brooklyn. So if you're ever down my way, you should definitely check that out.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
But one other question, I know I keep asking you questions. I'm looking around the restaurant. I'm just gonna like kind of move this around. That's the entrance right there. The menu is on two screens, one large, one kind of smaller. And then it also says around here, sac passe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, what does that mean and what would be a typical response to that?
So sac passe is a term meaning like what's up, and then in response you can say nap boule, which is just saying like I'm good or all good here.
Sac passe, nak boule, merci, au revoir. Oui?
Merci.
Okay.